Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25. So if you remember in the last episode we were doing this sorghum harvest, which I'm going to continue with now. I'm just going to continue harvesting it and then we'll move on to the next field. We've got quite a lot of harvesting to do today. We've got the 2 rice paddy fields to harvest as well, and we've also got our brand new field number 1, which is a pretty huge field actually. First harvest of that one, which has got a crop of oats in it, and that's also going to need baling as well, so it's quite a big job. Well, basically there's loads to do today, absolutely loads, so we're going to have to get on with that. I don't think there's any more animal work to do today, and the sawmill I think should be ticking along okay as well, so yeah, the main focus today is basically on harvesting the crops, which is always exciting. It's when the money starts to come in, or at least we gather the crops in ready to sell. We won't actually be selling the crops today, but we will have them in storage ready to sell when the price is best, which is always good. Okay, so I'm going to get on with this harvesting now for a bit, and I'll speak to you when this field is done. Right, so that is the sorghum field finished. I'm going to just take some of this probably to the chickens straight away, because they probably do need a little bit of feed, and whatever they don't take I'm going to put back in the silo as well with all the rest of it, and that can be used then over winter as a supply of feed. Then I'm going to move the combine down to field number 1 and start the oat harvest. I think we do obviously have the rice to do as well, but probably less of a priority. I think it's more important to get the big fields cleared, and then we can start to think about drilling them with the next year's crops. If I'm going to put things like canola and wheat in, or barley, we need to start thinking about putting that in now, or at least canola at least is in August, wheat and barley more September time and October. But still, you know, it's good to have the fields cleared, because especially the oat field, it needs to be baled as well, and then we need to move all the bales as well, so it's quite a lot of work to get that field ready to the stage where it can be drilled again. So that's why I want to try and focus on the arable fields first rather than the rice fields. So yeah, it's going to go to the silo over here, and then I'll take this straight down to the field actually, rather than going to get the combine first. I might as well just take this straight to the field, and that will then be ready to unload into when the combine gets full. Go, that's all the sorghum out. So yeah, not too far to go to field 1, it's just down the hill on the left, going towards the shop, which is going to be my biggest field so far to harvest. I've never harvested a field with our own combine as big as this. Luckily we have upgraded the combine though since last time, since the last harvest we did. So the John Deere, it's not a massive combine, but it is a lot bigger than what we had before, which was the little Massey combine, which was not very big really for a field of this size anyway. So that's the field, the one in front to the right, which is an oat field. We'll be selling the oats when the price is right. We're not going to be using that for anything else, because we don't have any horses at the moment which I think use oats, but certainly the chickens don't take oats, so yeah, there's no use at the moment for oats, I don't think, other than just to sell them. we don't own the grain mill either, so we can't make any flour with them or anything like that. Right, so here we go back on the combine. I'm going to drop the header off onto the trailer and then drive the whole thing down to the field and get it obviously unloaded and resume the harvesting. What I'll probably do is start it off myself, driving the combine, and then when it's sort of progressed, like probably after the headlands have been done, I suppose, might swap over onto the baler and start baling the straw and let the helper take over on the combine. That's probably the best idea. Obviously it's cheaper to do it all myself without using the helper, but it will take quite a while. It is a big field, so I think it's probably safer, or not safer, but you know, just easier, I suppose, and faster to get the helper to do it a bit as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's go back onto a time lapse. I'm going to get down there and we're going to start the oat harvest. So we've mostly got the headlands done. I'm just going to switch to AI worker now, and hopefully that will work. You just set that going. Hopefully it's going to go up there, or maybe not. Maybe it's yeah, I think it will. Is it? Yeah. Good. Okay. I always worry about setting the AI helpers off now because I never know which direction it's going to go in. But we've done most of the headlands. This is the last bit of the headlands to do. I'm going to go and gain the Deutz tractor. Might as well go the other way around, I think, rather than going and chasing it around. We'll meet up with it and it comes up the field, and then we'll get it unloaded. And then, once that's done, we will go and get the baler and start baling this straw. Because there is going to be quite a lot of straw to bale here. Certainly the biggest field I've done so far on FS25, myself anyway, my own field. Obviously we've done contracts before with bigger combines, but this is the first of my own fields that we've harvested as big as this. So yeah, like I say, just going to get this unloaded so that it doesn't need unloading again for a while, for a few minutes anyway, and then we'll get the baler. I'm not sure if the trailer's going to be full enough to be worthwhile taking it to the silo. I might just wait for it to be fully loaded before we take it. So I'm quite keen to get the baling started. There we go, that's full. I'm not going to park it on the bale swath though, the straw swath, because I don't want to be in the way of my own baler. Right, okay, so can't use that tractor, so we're going to have to use this Zeta. It's my second biggest tractor that we've got. We actually already got two tractors, haven't we? So we sold the Agco white tractor. I'll probably drop the pallet fork off because that's going to be kind of annoying in the way when we're not using it for a job. I'm just going to leave it there and then put the baler on, which is over here. Getting quite a few eggs now. Best price for eggs though is in I think November, if I remember correctly. I can't remember exactly, but I think it was November. So it's going to be a while before we sell those. But when we do come to sell the eggs, we are going to make some pretty good money, I think. Hopefully, anyway. Because we've got quite a lot of them. And we'll have even more by the time we come to actually sell them. Right, so let's head down to the oat field again. And we will start baling that straw up. Just the only thing I've got to watch is to make sure that we don't drop any bales in where the combine's going to turn around on the headlands. We don't want to put bales there because that will be a bit in the way for it. It'll just crush into the bales and probably just give up. So we need to make sure the bales are out of the way of the combine on the headlands. But apart from that, it should be a fairly easy job. And I'll get on with that now. I'll do it probably as a time-lapse again. It's always better watching things like this as a time-lapse because it is quite slow doing it in real time. It's fun to do it, but when you're actually watching somebody else do it, I always find it's easier watching it speeded up rather than at real speed because it just takes a long time, and when you're not the one doing it, it just isn't as exciting, I find, as doing it yourself. So anyway, yeah, like I say, I'm going to get on with the baling, and I'll speak to you in a minute. Well, it was quite a big job, but we have now completed the first big harvest of field number 1, which is, although it's not the biggest by any means, the biggest field on the map, it is certainly my biggest field, and I've got quite a few bales out of that as well. Quite a few straw bales, so, and each one is of that 11,000 litres of straw as well, so it adds up. That's quite a lot of money's worth of straw just there. Obviously, in addition to the main crop, which is the oats. So I think we should do pretty well out of that. Probably not quite as well as if we'd grown soybeans or canola, but it's not bad. In fact, I was actually thinking of redrilling that field with canola next time, which should be worth quite a lot. Either that or soybeans, because I do still think they are the most profitable crops overall. As I probably didn't mention, but I was going to go and refuel this tractor because I saw it was quite low on diesel. I thought while we were down here we'd go and get some diesel. If you're wondering why I was travelling in this direction, I hadn't lost my mind. No, I actually was planning on going to get diesel. I just forgot to mention it because I was talking about the crop. Anyway, and also what I was going to do is, as I'm down this way again, I'm going to go back via the shop and get the tractor and baler repaired, because the repair valve's not super low, but it is just getting down a bit, and I thought, while we're down here, might as well, because this tractor doesn't leave the farm less often, and the baler even less often, so I thought as a word in this direction would get the both of them repaired, and then it'd be fully repaired for the next few seasons, hopefully, depending on how often it's used. It might just be one season, but who knows. If we keep expanding the farm with bigger fields, it will probably be more frequent repairs, but at least that means we're also making more money as well. Right, so here we are at the shop. Let's get these repaired and then we'll head back to the yard with this, and obviously then we've got to move everything else back to the yard as well and take the rest of the oats back. So there's loads to do still, but we'll get it done. Okay, well, that's a waste of money, that doesn't really do anything, but we'll repair the tractor and the baler. It's not going to show us fully repaired on the gauge, but it is fully repaired. Just the, actually it didn't really need doing it because that's how they changed. It's just the front loader, it's just not worth repairing it because it doesn't stop it from working, being unrepaired. The only thing it does is drop the bar down, the repair bar down. As far as I know, it doesn't actually have any effect whatsoever on the usability of it, unless you know different, but as far as I'm concerned it doesn't. It doesn't seem to make any difference at all. Right, okay, so we're going to head back to the yard now with this, and now I'll bring all the other equipment back as well. Probably do that on a time lapse, I think, just to speed it up, and I'll speak to you when we're back all back at the yard with everything. Well, it looks like that was the last arable field that we own that's ready to harvest, so unless we buy another field this season, I don't think we're going to be doing any more work with the combine. We've obviously got the 2 rice fields to do though yet. We're going to shut the combine down there. We're not going to need that again, I don't think, this season. But it has been very valuable. I'm really pleased we bought that. But the bales do need moving. I don't think I'm going to have time to do them all today, but I'm going to take the trailer down there, the flatbed here, and probably start loading a few bales onto that today, and then obviously next time we can finish off that and then get that field re-drilled with canola, which I think is my plan at the moment, unless I change my mind. But I think canola is probably the most profitable crop to go with in that field. It's a nice big open field, easy to combine, and then it saves doing all the baling again next harvest in that field. Not that I don't mind baling, it's fine, but it's just it is quite a big field, and we did it this season, so probably give it a break for next season, do a crop that doesn't need bales, doesn't have straw, and then maybe go back to another sort of straw crop in the next year. I don't know. But I do like growing canola and soybeans because they are not too high yielding, so you don't have to worry about unloading the combine constantly as well. That's another good thing about them. They're quite easy to do. You just set it off on a helper really, and it just does it for you pretty much. Obviously things like wheat, they are very good crops to grow, but they are more labour intensive with the unloading of the combine stuff. They just fill the combine very quickly, so you've got to keep on top of that. And then you can do the straw as well with the wheat. But it just get a bit busy. So if you do a bigger field with a crop that doesn't yield as high, it can sometimes be quicker to get done and more efficient. Anyway, here we are back down towards the field now. We're going to get that. We're going to get the trailer dropped off in the field, and I'll just throw a few bales onto it this time, and then next time we'll probably continue moving the bales because there's a lot to do, and I haven't got an auto stacker, so it's all got to be done manually this time. So yeah, like I say, I'll get on with that for a bit, and once we've got a few bales on the trailer, we'll probably leave it there and continue again in the next episode. So I'll speak to you in a minute.
'cause I'm fine on my own. So don't even bother to come back 'cause I am done. I'm fine on my own. And boy, your pretty little lies are getting old. All those late nights I waited for you, then gone 'cause we are through. All those late nights I waited for you, then gone 'cause we are through.
Okay, so we've got quite a few bales on there, done quite well. Still a few more to do, but we're going to finish them off, I think, in the next episode. We've done quite a lot today in this field, so I think it's probably time to take a break, and I'll continue again in the next episode. So just get these last two on if I can, without pushing the others off. Can be a bit tricky, because this trailer's not really wide enough. It's not exactly a bale trailer, it's just a grain trailer that I've taken the sides off, basically, so it's not really designed for bales, but I'm hoping it will do the job. I'm just going to have to give these others a push back the other way now, because I've pushed them a bit too far over. I want to try and keep them as central as I can. Although I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, because I'm not going to sell them until the winter. I might need this trailer again for doing some timber selling, so I might have to unload them off the trailer again. Struggling to push them a bit, so I might have to leave it like that. I'm hoping there'll be room for a few more on the back though. If I give that one's slid across a bit, so I'm going to try and push this top one if I can. There we go, that one works. Right, so we'll strap those on. It's not great, but it'll do. There we go, strap that. Whether there's a space for another strap on this side, there we go, that's better. Right, so there's room for about probably 4 more bales on the back there, maybe. How many have I got? Oh, perfect, 4 more left, so we'll do those next time, get this all finished off, and we'll take these back to the yard for now, and then when the price is better in December, probably, I will sell the straw for a better price, because at the moment the price I think is about at its worst. Let's have a quick look at prices. Straw will be down here, I would have thought. Is it not there? Maybe it's in crops then. There we go. Yep. Oh yes, August, great month. Lowest possible price, so we won't be selling them in this month. We'll be selling them in December when the price is better. We'll get a bit more money for them that way. Not a huge difference, but it will help. So yeah, that's the plan. Alright, so I think we'll leave it there. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.